So, slightly out of schedule, but we get back underway with our Junior Rotax pre-final. Here is the starting grid. On pole position, winning the heat earlier on, Thijs van Wijk from the Netherlands. He'll be joined by teammate and countryman Boris Maximov on the front row. Lars Lambers, the highest of the Belgian place drivers in this race, starts third alongside chief rival Thomas Verheyen. Luca van Leer and Bram van der Weken, the Belgian bullet that he's been nicknamed earlier on in the YouTube chat. I think that might stick actually a little bit. I might have to tell Mr. Baudet. A new nickname for Bram van der Weken. Nuden Engelsman and Jim Back round out row number 4 with Jake Menton and Lieke van Berkel completing the top 10. AJ Berggraaf, Lucas Stodder, Tom Reger, Nicholas Nijs, Jord van Ekelen, Boris Verhaag, Justin Fonk and Nicolas Marchand rounding out the 18-strong grid. So 2 penalties given out in the amended reclassification. Nicolas Marchand, 3-second time penalty for leaving the corridor with at least 1 or 2 wheels outside. And then a front bumper penalty given to Boris Verhaag post-race, dropped him to 16th on the starting grid for the pre-final. So once again, they'll go racing for 10 minutes plus an additional lap for the mini and mini rookie drivers. Sorry, for the junior drivers. So mini and mini rookie pretty much had the results confirmed from the pre-final, which has meant I've been able to update the championship scoreboards. So 5 out of 6 races, the best 5 out of 6 races for so the Junior Rotax field, 18 drivers, 9 rows of competitors ready to kick it up into full throttle very, very shortly. The red light's on the starting gantry here. This is where the real championship hunt begins. As we come out of the final corner, revs rise into the tram lines. We are lights out and underway. So let's see who gets the first corner first. It's going to be Van Wijk. Maximov trying to throw it around the outside. Lambers, I think, might have made it through. A bit of a scramble here. Top 7 line astern pretty much. Luca van Leer definitely getting his elbows out, but at the moment Van Wijk has got the race lead. Oh, and someone goes very, very wide. That was one of the SR Solutions carts. And that is Nuden Engelsman, I'm afraid, in the 249, who started 7th. So through they go, down towards turn 10. As we saw previously in the heat, Van Wijk bolted early. Second, it's Maximov. Third, now Verheyen. All this is really, really getting interesting now, folks. So at the minute, it is all changed. Nuden Engelsman tumbles to the bottom end of the field. And who's made the most gains so far? It is Nicolas Marchand, up 7 places, now running a genuine 11th at the moment. Great job there by the GKS driver. So now we've had a change for second. Thomas Verheyen has just got through on Boris Maximov. But the thing is that Lambers, at the moment, currently running 4th, is the highest placed Belgian driver that might get that ticket. That's going to put him possibly 1 point behind Maximov as we change again. So another paradigm shift. Once again, it's just Van Wijk is just pulling away. But if you might remember what happened in the heat earlier on, we saw that things were changing. And again, they have changed. And now, Thomas Verheyen again brings the gap down to Lars Lambers to, well, I think there might be a further development in the bit of a fly in the ointment at the moment, because now where is Lars Lambers in all of this? Let's have a look as they come out of turn number 11. So Van Wyk leads, Verheyen, Van der Weyken. Right, okay, so Lars Lambers is now running 5th. Bran van der Weyken 4th. Oh, right, we've got a battle for the ticket on our hands, and that's going to come down to the wire. Now, at the moment, what Thomas Verheyen needs to do right now is to push and go hell for leather. I know there's got to be a little bit of mechanical sympathy taken into consideration, but at the moment, oh, it's really getting a bit feisty out there. Jake Benton, Luca Van Leer, I just spotted. Jim Back also, but there is someone definitely making sure they are very well represented. That is Bran van der Weyken, I think, who's just made a move. So, Van der Weyken now 3rd. Van der Weyken now up to P3. So that again changes the dynamic. Maximov now down into 4th place. So, way things stand at the moment, Thijs van Wyk leads the way. Thomas Verheyen, 9.5 tenths and a bit behind. Bran van der Weyken has just done the fastest lap of the race. 56.845. Roy de Jonge, let's go Boaz. Patrick Verbista again cheering on Bran van der Weyken in YouTube. And good to see quite a few of you deciding to join at one of the most exciting times on a championship finals day. It's the pre-finals. It's the appetizer before the main course and the dessert that's all thrown in and melanged into one. But Van Wyk is currently, at the moment, on course to really reel things in, because if Van Wyk, on the road, wins both races, he becomes the BMC champion for 2024. Now, it's not the first time Dutch drivers have come to the Belgian Max Challenge and have competed and gotten the title. Of course, Van Wyk's already got a ticket, Maximov has already got a ticket, but it's everyone behind. At the moment, things are changing. Thomas Verheyen, 2nd. Bran van der Weyken, 3rd. Where is Lars Lambers? Still running 5th at the moment, which is 48 points. So at the moment, Lambers leads the race for the ticket on 296 at present. Verheyen, 294. Lambers in 5th, 296. You could not call this any closer, even if you tried. But there's got to be something that happens that changes the whole dynamic. And there is one driver at the back end of the quartet from 2nd to 5th. It's the driver running in 6th place. And that is Luca Van Leer. As dive up the inside. That's an attempt from Lars Lambers on Boaz Maximov. It does not work. Bumps and stumbles over the curbing through turn 3. Turn 4 tries to get the run. Can't get it done there, I'm afraid. But change for 2nd. Change for 3rd. Oh, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong there for Thomas Verheyen, because now Bran van der Weyken has ended up in 2nd place. Oh, well, would you believe it? And Verheyen, I think, lost at least a couple of places. Well, let's see. Oh, he's down in 6th. Is he? Let's have a look. So, Van Wyk crosses the line now. Yes, it is 6th place. That's 47 points for Thomas Verheyen. Lars Lambers moves up to 4th place. Maximov now, P3. Oh, that's really changed things a bit, hasn't it? But we still got under 3 minutes to go. Plus an additional lap. Anything can happen. The unpredictable nature of karting is very much something that I feel in my bones. I feel coursing through my veins, the unpredictability surge. It's a bit like a shot of adrenaline. Only no needles required from a medical aspect. But it just goes to show that you make one move and it counteracts everything. So Thomas Verheyen now back up into 5th place, 48 points. So there's still ground to find. 2 minutes and 20 plus an additional lap. And there is going to be another change. Second now goes the way of Boris Maximov. So Bran van der Weyken drops to 3rd. Lars Lambers holding on to 4th at the moment, but has got Thomas Verheyen right up his rear bumper as they go into turn 7 here with just under 2 minutes, plus an additional lap remaining on the counter. And it's going to be an attempt from van der Weyken up the inside on Maximov, and he gets through at turn 9. But hold the phone, folks, we're not done yet. The scramble starts now. It's all for themselves. Lambers now tries to look up the inside. Oh, and Lambers drifts wide. Verheyen gets through. And I thought Luca van Leer might be a part of this. He clearly is now. Well, what can you say? Luca van Leer now up into 3rd place. Ahead of Thomas Verheyen, who's now moved up to 4th. Lars Lambers, well, moves down into 6th place. That's made it 4 points between the 3 Belgian drivers battling over the ticket. I like it when this kind of stuff happens. It just really, really means that we get things decided at the last race of the season. And it's going to be very, very crucial how these drivers have to be. At this point, there are drivers that are going to be running in the B&L Karting Series next week. So mechanical sympathy, keeping your equipment 100 as best as you can, rubber-free on the side pods, scratch-free on the chassis, and no real broken components to speak of. However, AJ Berggraf, I think, has just had Boris Verhagen throw one up the inside. So we have a couple of penalties to hand out. Justin Fonck, 5-second time penalty for all 4 wheels out of the tram lines, and AJ Berggraf, 5-second penalty push to pass. So that basically means, well, the Australian term will be bump and run or redress. So he's pushed his way past, but we are at 0 on the timer. 1 more lap to go. This could not be any closer, even if you thought about it. But 1 more lap remains in this junior pre-final. Thijs van Wijk leads, and it's a big margin, 2.5 seconds. Luca van Leer's got to watch his back bumper because Thomas Verheyen is gunning for 3rd. If he takes 3rd, because Bran van der Weyken at the moment... Okay, let's look at it from this perspective. Boris Maximov is now down in... Oh, this is getting really, really close, to be honest with you. It's going to be 4 points between 3 drivers. So at the moment, Bran van der Weyken is 2nd, 2.94. Lars Lambers now 6th. That's 2.95. Thomas Verheyen 4th. That's 2.91. But the man of the moment, who has had all bar the pre-final at Genk 1 so far, it's going to be another one. That is 6 out of 7 for Thijs van Wijk. What a dominant performance. And it was a rush to the line for 5th. Lars Lambers edged out by Luca van Leer by 19 thousandths of a second. But Thijs van Wijk 1 win away from what will be, when you take the drop score into consideration, a perfect season. 380 points to the 246 from the Netherlands. Bran van der Weyken takes 2nd. Boris Maximov 3rd. Thomas Verheyen 4th. Luca van Leer round out the top 5. Lars Lambers 6th. Nicolas Machon, Jim Back, Boris Verhagen, AJ Berggraf, Lieke van Berkel, Lucas Stodder, Nuden Engelsman, Jake Benson, Nicholas Nys, Jort van Ekelen, Tom Hager, and Justin Fonck complete the 18 strong grid with Van Wyk 1 win away from the title.